started it. The San Isidro movement. Because they came after them. And there's a song, a lot of people don't realize that there was a song that came out earlier this year. A song that, by the way, if you play in Cuba, you will go to jail. The song's name is Patria y Vida. Now, the slogan of the Cuban regime is Patria o Muerte, meaning fatherland or death. This song played on that. It says Patria y Vida, which means fatherland and life instead of fatherland or death. And the song is extraordinarily powerful because it was written by people and sang by people who have lived this reality and are living this reality. So powerful that, as I said, you'll go to jail in Cuba if you play it. What the song basically says in its lyrics is, why can't people think different ways and not be treated as enemies? Why is life so good for party insiders and their families, but there's no food for average Cubans? Seems to be no embargo for the Cuban regime and their family members. Why can you build luxury hotels while our homes are crumbling? Why do Cubans have to suffer the indignities? The indignities of simple things like not being able to bathe with soap, not being able to use deodorant, not having toothpaste. Why do they have to deal with these indignities? And the song also asks, who told the regime that Cuba belongs to them and only them? Shouldn't it belong to all 13 million Cubans? The chorus, I'll read first in English and then I'll translate it in Spanish because it actually plays on the dominoes. Dominoes is a very popular game played by Cubans, played by everybody, but Cubans in particular. It's a big game there. The chorus reads, se acabó. Tu 5-9, yo doble 2. Ya se acabó. 60 años, trancado el dominó. And how it translates, it says, it's over. You're 59, meaning 1959, the year the Castro took over, but I have double twos. And everyone knows that if in the domino game, if at the end of the chain, both dominoes, no one has any dominoes left to put down, the game gets locked. And you count numbers, you count dots, to see who won. So it says, it's over. You're 59, but I have double twos. It's over. 60 years with the domino game locked up for us. Now, I know this is a very colloquial Cuban way of expressing it, but this is incredibly powerful. People in Cuba understood what that means. And that means that all this ideology, all this stuff they talk about, all these lies of the regime work out really well for them. People don't believe it anymore, and they're not afraid anymore. Meanwhile, their lives are ruined. Young people in Cuba, artists in Cuba, who realize that the only country on this planet where Cubans are not successful is Cuba. And they're tired of it. And we should stand with them.